make a lot of art, I make a lot of music, I make a lot of videos, and if you pay attention, you'll know that you won't hear a cuss word. You won't hear me cuss in my videos, and you won't hear me cuss in my music. I try to keep myself censored. Would you like to know why I don't cuss in my publicly released art?
Well, I'm gonna let you know why I don't cuss.
One reason I don't cuss is because I don't cuss around my parents, and they're the first people to see my art or hear my art. When I started making music, they would be the first people to hear my music, so that would make me feel uncomfortable if I presented them a song and I'm cussing on it. Second reason I don't cuss is because I want to be a positive influence for kids. I don't want to have to put parental advisory stickers on my art. I feel like kids don't have a lot of positive role models, so I want to do what I can to make sure everything that I put out is appropriate for kids to listen to, and they can still learn mature things from me without me being so vulgar about it. Because kids look up to artists and creative people. So if I can make something that influences a kid to do something good and to be smart, I'll do that. I think a lot of people think I'm a saint. Like, people have this image of me that I'm just innocent and I don't do anything bad. But to be honest, I cuss a lot in my everyday life.
I have a potty mouth.
I'm actually trying to work on it, because sometimes I cuss too much. Like, I just throw random cuss words where they shouldn't be. Like, I cuss so much in my personal life. When I get to my art, I like to use my vocab. I like to find ways to make people laugh, to make people like my music in ways that doesn't involve just being off the top vulgar, because people like hearing cuss words. And a lot of times it's an easy way to get people to pay attention. You say a bad word. Some people might view what I do as being fake, like,
oh, you cuss all the time in your personal life when the cameras ain't on, but then when you put stuff out, you wanna be all squeaky clean. Oh, Mr. Will Smith, oh, Martin Luther King, I had a dream looking boy.
Anybody who says that, just know this: there's nothing fake about me. I just want my art to have a certain tone to it. I want it to be clean but be real at the same time. I don't want to put out vulgarity. When I'm in a public setting, I like to watch what I say. I like to make sure my message is well thought out. Even if I'm posting things online, if it's not art, anything that I do publicly, I like to make sure it's a filter on it, because I just think it's inappropriate to be a little bit too vulgar. I mean, if you do that, if that's what you do, then you do it. But me personally, I like to watch my mouth when I'm in a public setting. If you talk to me online, you'll notice I use a lot of cuss word substitutes. I like saying cuss words, but I can say cuss words online and not actually say them. Like, instead of saying the F word, I say fup.
Dude, why are you telling me this? I don't give a fuck.
Instead of saying the S word, I say sheet.
You know what, bruh? You ain't sheet.
Instead of saying the A word, I say ah. Just take the S off. Instead of saying the B word, I say beach.
You acting like a real beach right now.
It's not really cussing. It might feel like a cuss word, like you might feel like I'm saying a bad word, but it's really not a bad word. Maybe later in my life I'll start using vulgar language in my music and in my videos. I don't really know. Life is pretty crazy. You can't say what you're never gonna do, but the plan is to not put cuss words out, because I like to maintain a clean image and a clean message that everybody can reach. I don't want to cut anybody off. I don't want to trim my fan base down. I don't want there to be any limit to who can see and share my video. And a lot of times when you have vulgar things in your videos and in your songs, you cut your fan base almost more than in half. You cut off a lot of your audience, because it's not appropriate for them to listen to. It's a lot of young people in the world, and a lot of these young people have parents. They don't want their kids listening to certain things. Of course, the kids still find a way to get to it, but I don't want kids and parents to be fighting against each other. I want a parent and a kid to be able to listen to my music, to be able to watch my videos together. I don't want my inspiration to have any boundaries. I want everybody to be able to grab it. I don't want there to be any distractions in my art.
Ooh, you said a bad word.
I used to hate that. I used to hate when them kids would be tattling. I ain't never been no tattletale, first of all.
Ooh, I'ma tell on you.
I remember, man, people was shocked when I started cussing in elementary school. Because like I said, people have this clean image of me. Nobody thinks that I do anything bad. I am human. I just filter my messages. I filter what I say. I actually think about what I say before I say it. A lot of people don't. It makes people think that I'm cleaner or more innocent than what I am, when really I filter myself. And there's nothing wrong with filtering yourself. I think more people need to think about what they say before they say it. But to each his own. You do what you do, I do what I do. My name is Genius, I am a genius. If you want to use bad words, keep using bad words. I cuss, I just don't cuss in my video. Or in my music.
Put it all out there for ya. Bear it out just to show you how I feel. Keep it all the way real for ya. And I'll be ready when you tell me how you feel.